I think I'm perfect. Perfect. It's just perfect. Perfect. I'm perfect.
Okay, it's your boy Obey Juice coming out with another banger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and move this car to the parking, and we're gonna move this car to the parking as well. Oh Lord, I forgot. I got the thing set up to where every car that I got in the parking structure, it comes outside because of the mod from QL. So yeah, no, it helps a whole lot with that. And bro, check it. So I got my, cars outside instead of them being in the parking structure, and it's dope. It's really dope. It helps a whole lot. To give the shop a nice little, view, because we got all variety of cars out here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go on the map and go look around at the junkyard, or we can go to the car salon, or we can do an auction, or the barn. It doesn't really matter, but we're gonna go to the car auction to see what they got, because they might have some good stuff. You never know. We might be able to snag a car, even on some sandbox mode. I mean, hey, I can always switch it whenever I want to. I can have it on normal, or I can have it on hard, or whatever. But for right now, I'm just having fun with the experience and actually building the cars and, seeing how everything goes together. You know what I'm saying? Now, also too, with the mods, it also changes the actual names to the actual cars instead of you trying to figure out what the car looks like. So that's another addition that I like about it. Even though, you have cars that, have like the weirdest names that you ever heard, and all of a sudden now you get to throw this in here and you got the real names of the cars now. And it's just like that's really awesome. I like that extra touch, because it's not boring. You know what I'm saying? Now I know they have a workshop where you can actually go crazy and do some stuff to it, but that's a whole nother ball game. So what I want to do is actually I'm gonna do an auction for this car, this 1996 Chevy Camaro, the Mero, you know what I'm saying? Gonna need a little bit of work to it, most definitely, but hey, I mean, this thing is a drag beauty. Have you ever seen a Z28 fully built? This thing is awesome, literally. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and let's just see what happens, man, because it's probably gonna be like a good 25,000. That's what I'm hoping. Oh dang, it's going up. Okay, they probably pushing towards 40. Oh yeah, they pushing towards 40. It's a drag monster. Oh yeah, we got that. We're gonna go ahead and throw that in the garage. And at this point, I don't see, Nissan GTR, I don't really care too much about the GTR, to be honest. Yeah, I have terrible attitude when it comes to outdoors and stuff like that, and it's just like, man, cutting grass and all that right now, it's just not it. Okay, so now this is the fun part. This is when we actually get to build stuff. So basically what I could do is I could finish this one, and with the mods that I do have, I can technically I can put it in legacy mode, go to the debug menu, and then I can change all of this if I want to. But we're just gonna click the fast mount mode, so that way I can put stuff on way quicker than what the game allows. And yeah, it's the QOL mod. That's what it is. That's what it's called, y'all. So if y'all want to check it out, go to nexusmods.com and you'll find it, trust me. Like Hurst Quayzar, he's real good with explaining stuff as far as the mods and whatnot. So gladly check his page out, because dude literally like is the OG of you know, explaining stuff, especially when you're new to a game that you never played in a long time. Oh my gosh, it was a night and day difference, dude. I really appreciated it. I know we were putting this damn thing on backwards, but hey, I mean, we was really paying attention at this point. So basically with the fast mount mode, obviously you can see it puts the shit on immediately, so it just speeds up the process a lot faster, you know. So we're not technically, you know, rushing, but we can you know, get away with it. It just puts it on quick, dude, like really fast. Like you don't even see it, it's just like a blink, you know what I'm saying? You blink and it's too late. So I'm gonna finish this inline 3 real quick. I will get back to y'all and we will have the V8 pretty much figured out on what route we're gonna take with that. So yeah, I'll get back with y'all in a little bit.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, now this is the thing that we're gonna work on as far as to see what is legitly going on with this car. Pop the hood, let's just see, you know, see what's going on. Engine looks a little dirty. You know, pipes are a little rusted out. So we're just gonna, you know, give it a nice little, you know, facelift pretty much. And yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. I should probably drain that out, to be honest, you know, just to get all the fluid out, so that way I don't have no messy spills. I know the power steering fluid probably look like some dark ass cherry Kool-Aid or something, you know. And also give it a, yeah, we're gonna take all the old fluid out because we're gonna replace all of this anyway. And just to make the mess not so, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Just to make the mess not so, you know, oblivious. So now we can go ahead and take all of this apart for right now. Let's see. I think the main thing is, as from what I'm seeing, is probably give it a new knuckle and a brake caliber upgrade. I wish they did have brake caliber upgrades and some new shocks in the front. And as far as the rear, give it some new springs and a new drive shaft and some rear shocks. I mean, other than that, I don't see anything terrible. So we'll just play it by ear. But I think from what I'm seeing so far, it's not terrible. But, you know, still will want to upgrade some new parts, most definitely, just to give it a, you know, a nice little flair. Oh shoot, I'm trying to zoom out and stuff. Okay, we can take this cover off, grab this filter. The filter's probably disgusting. Fuse box cover should be straight, but since it's been sitting for a minute, we're just going to take all of the fuses off. And another addition, like I said, what I like about the mods is I can basically essentially repair everything and balance wheels and tires with no problem. Like, I just press F7 and boom, everything is updated, everything's fixed, and yeah, this is pretty cool. So we need to give it a new window, but we're just going to get into the mechanical stuff and actually build this thing for, you know, being a monster on the streets. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, take off the cats, the mid mufflers, the exhaust pipes going all the way out, and also the rear mufflers that I can't see at the moment, but it's all good. Then we're gonna take this drive shaft out and take the starter out and get rid of the whole gearbox. The whole gearbox has to come out. We're taking this tranny out by. Okay, so we got everything else out the way. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start taking some of this stuff apart too. Oh, Ram Atlanta. What the world? Okay, so a Okay, so they got some old school wheels on here, as you see. But we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the front, you know, as we get, you know, further down the line. Get this wheel bearing hub, grab the whole front wheel hub, take this off, and then we're gonna grab the knuckle cover. And as you see, I mean, outer tie rod's a little janky, the inner tie rod's a little messed up, and yeah, I mean, other than that, there's nothing like, you know, oh shit, it's a bad look. So I'm glad that I did make more front struts, because that shit comes in handy. Like, no cap. Be like, I'm glad that I keep these things, you know. So we're just gonna replace, you know, a good majority of this. The knuckle cover is not really terrible. Well, the actual front steering knuckle is alright. It's not terrible. I mean, the main thing is just putting the new parts on, just to, you know, save time with that. At least with the, we can have the regular rotors, but I want to do the upgraded ceramics, you know, carbon ceramics, so it could be, you know, have a little bit more bite power as far as braking. You just don't want to have it being too shallow, put it that way. We're gonna go ahead and take this off. Gonna do the brake caliber, and I'm gonna probably make this into a part 2, just to make it more, you know, movie like. I'm putting together a masterpiece. Okay, so grab that strut, put the new one on, 100% brand new. Like when I say brand spanking new, I'm talking brand spanking new. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put the front knuckle cover on, put the wheel hub on, get the wheel bearing, the wheel hub cap, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the carbon ceramic rotors. Oops, I'm fucking up again. We're just trying to get the good majority of the stuff out the way, because then I know I'm gonna have to mount tires and all that stuff later. But for right now, it's good. So pretty much, let me drain the oil. Has to be oil in here, you know. So we're gonna drain the oil out and return it back to where it is. And while we're actually up in the air, we can go ahead and start, you know, upgrading some of the stuff. Just to see what's the deal. I mean, like I said, probably some new springs and do a rear shock absorber upgrade. It seems like one leaf spring U-bolt is kind of rusted out just a little bit. I mean, like I said, if I wanted to make this thing into a project, I could, but it's all good. We're just gonna take one axle out and get this wheel hub looked at, and also take the rear knuckle. Then we're gonna go ahead and put new parts on for this, so that way this side is actually pretty solid, and also put the carbon ceramics in the back. And oops, I messed up. Okay, and then add a brand new leaf spring U-bolt on there, and we got upgraded spring caps, 3 stars, means way more, you know, performance, baby, you know, all about the power. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take these off. I like the fact that, like I said, the drag stuff comes in handy now, especially when you're like really taking this serious. Oh my gosh, the night and day difference. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this off. I'm gonna take the rear spring. Oh shoot, I clicked on the thing by accident. There you go. Take the rear springs and take the spring cap. And then we're gonna go ahead and put that back together as is, even the top cap, and put a new strut. Well, not strut, but rear shock absorber. Okay, now we can put the axle in, and then we can go ahead and put the carbon ceramic again and do the rears. So now basically, essentially, we have better stopping power all around, especially for the drag strip. So yeah, this would be awesome. I'm gonna lower the car down, and look, I could do it without even being there. I have oh dude, there's so much stuff you can get on Nexus mods, bro. It's ridiculous. So what I essentially want to do is see what other engines I can swap in here. So They have the, oh, okay, so we can do that one. Or we can do the Hellcat engine and swap it in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave that for another episode. Ooh, this is about to be a fire build, dude. I can't wait to legit, like, get it, you know, figured out. But while it's down, we can just go ahead and weld and clean up the, you know, body. Make it look presentable. Like I said, this thing right now is on bricks. It's gonna be on bricks by the time we get done with it. And also give it a interior cleaning. Say, you know, why not? Give it a nice little shampoo on the inside. So only thing is really missing now is a car wash, and we can go ahead and lower it down all the way, but I don't want to do that. I'm just messing. So what we can do is we can start separating the wheels. Since we're gonna have a lot more power, that means we're gonna have a lot more yeah, it's gonna need a lot. We don't want to have, you know, Vin Diesel horsepower and can't really push it to the wheels. Even though these wheels are somewhat decent, we're gonna need slicks. You know, they're 235s. We're gonna need some big boys in the rear. Like, we're talking 280 something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't gonna be no little stuff. We talking big boy stuff. Now we just leveled up. So take these wheels off, and what I like about it too is I can just push the F7 key and it should just fix everything, hopefully. So what should happen is, oh shoot, I forgot, I gotta put the stuff together. So what should happen is we have, look, repair the wheels. We're gonna keep the stock, you know, Camaro look, but now these are vintage tires, so they're 235s, you know, and we might have to go, you know, change it up a little bit. So, man, what the hell is going on, man? I'm just trying to go to the tire shop. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put slick tires on. We're gonna put the big boys, and since it was a 17, we're gonna make them about 285 in the rear and like a 40, and get two of these. I think they were 16s. My bad. I might be overlooking it. But we're gonna still have extra tires. It don't matter. We're gonna put this at 285, and then the front. So if we want to make this into a real drag car, we have to go all the way dragged out. So, you know, I'm trying to think. Maybe like a 225 in the front and 50 just for the sidewall, and we can get two of those, and at least we got slicks all around. So yeah, we can go ahead and put the 285s on for the rear. This thing is about to move. I'm telling you, I already know. This is gonna be part one. So what I do like about it too, also with the mod, I don't necessarily have to you know, do the wheel balancing. It'll automatically do it as soon as I push the F7 key, which I do like. It speeds up a lot of stuff. I can do builds, you know, ridiculously fast. You know, take this thing to get a car wash, and then we'll just call it a day and get back to shop tomorrow, and, you know, rebuild make a different, you know, see if they got some aftermarket stuff for the front end, take the engine out, and, you know, upgrade some parts. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make this to an experience. So now all of my wheels are basically mounted and ready to go. So see, I didn't even have to do that with the machine, which is pretty awesome. Adds a nice little touch to it. Okay, so now we got 285s in the rear, wider tires. So, you know, they're not, what was it 235s? Yeah, so now we're going 285 in the rear. You know, this thing is about to scoot. Mind you this. Oh, I forgot about the sway bar link. I'm tripping. Now you can go ahead and put the tire on. Okay. So basically we have everything put together with that. We can go ahead and take this thing to the car wash real quick. And like I said, we will get back to it on the next episode. But if you did enjoy the video, give your boy a thumbs up, and I would greatly appreciate it, for real, because, you know, I'm taking my time to actually try different series. But yeah, This thing just needs a little bit of TLC and it'll be back up and running. The color, I don't know. Probably customize it some kind of way, you know, see if it got aftermarket body parts. And yeah, we'll see how this thing fires up. Hopefully not next episode, but the next one after that one. So yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. It's your boy OBG signing out. Peace.
Cowboys.